Hey guys, Francis here, and I have a couple of moves to show you with the Thera bands. Do you ever wonder if you would love to have a nice little series of exercises to do to strengthen your arms, to strengthen your good posture? Well, I'm about to show you that right now, okay? So what we're gonna do is we'll use Thera bands. Sometimes these come in a package. A lot of you guys might have these at home. There's the heavyweight ones, there's like a middleweight one, and then there's like the lighter ones. Now this one that I have here is a super light one that you might get like from a physical therapist's office, or so you want to use the lightest one as possible for some of these exercises. So we'll do a series and we'll repeat it a few times. I'll tell you what we're going for each time. The first one we'll use the heavy weight. You can even double up a couple of heavyweight bands and hook the bands around your feet. Sit up as tall as you can. Right, we'll pull the elbows back and squeeze the muscles between your shoulder blades. So basically we're rowing here. And I want you to feel, we'll do 10 of these. Pull back and squeeze between your shoulder blades. So we're strengthening the muscles between your shoulder blades. Like rhomboids and middle traps are what we're going for. Squeezing. We'll do a couple more like this. This is 5 and reach. And 6 and reach. And 7 and reach, and 8. And we'll just keep it simple now. So keep the torso steady. You can do this with a lean and pull. Might get a little more core strength in, but let's just focus on sitting upright. For a lot of us, that will be kind of a challenge. If your hamstrings are a little tight, you might bend the knees. That's okay as well. You might need to elevate the tush on a prop so that you can not be rounded in the back. You want to make sure your low back is lifted. Okay, now let's squeeze and hold, 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 and release. Okay, so that's our rowing. So I'm actually going to leave the bands kind of like an arc around my feet and go on to another one. So we'll take a yellow band, a light band, the lightest one you have. You're going to take it long in the arm, long as you can. Lift up, hold on to the ends like you're holding on to handlebars. Let's bring the hands together. Sit up as tall as you can. And from here, keeping the arms relatively straight, not jammed, but relatively straight, open the arms out to the side. And come back to center, and open, and center. Think of the arm hinging at the shoulder socket. So we're working upper, middle, and lower traps when we do this. The trapezius muscles, you could think of like a diamond shape, moving from the outer edges of your neck, kind of just to the corners of your shoulders, down to your low back. So big, broad area, the upper traps, on the top part, the middle traps between your shoulder blades, and the lower part of that V shape coming down to your lower back. Let's do a couple more of these. Let's do 4 and 3. Breathing. 2. Come out on 1 and hold it. 4. Hold it. 3. Hold it. 2. Hold it. 1. And release. And I'm going to leave those in place. Now for this next one, we'll sit. If you have a yoga block and you can sit on the block, like so, you can widen your feet and put the block between your feet, right? Or you can sit whatever way feels comfortable. We use another lightweight band. If you have one that's a little heavier than the yellow one, I'm using a red one here. We just keep the elbows in tight and stretch out to the sides. And stretch. Again, stretch. And so we're strengthening some of the rotator cuff muscles here. 6. Now, elbows staying in tight is one of the main things you want to look out for. A lot of times the elbows want to sort of float away from the sides. Don't let them. In class, I'll say oftentimes, imagine you had like a $100 bill under each elbow. Don't let it fly away. Come out and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and gently release. Okay, we'll come back to that. Take your prop away. And now feet on the floor, heels touching, hands behind you. Let's actually have the hands, fingertips a little bit towards your feet, okay? Belly firm, heels touching. And with that in place, lift the hips up. Lift your rib cage up away from your arms. And then come back down. Again, rib cage lifts and down. This is 3. And down. And 4. And down. Make sure you're not dropping your head back here. And down, you can look towards your knees. 6, and down, and 7, and down, and 8, and down, and 9, and down, and 10, and down. Go back to the first round. We're going to use the heavy bands, belly firm, and pull the elbows back, and reach, and pull, and reach. This is 3, and this is 4, and this is 5, and this is 6, and squeeze between the shoulder blades, and 8, and 9. This is 10, and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and release. Back to the yellow. And let's do this time palms up. Okay, and reach out. Oh, there goes my band. Now that happens sometimes. So if your bands are a little older, that happens oftentimes. If there's ever like a little rip or a hole that happens in the band, and then it could just snap. And a couple more. We're lucky it didn't sort of snap right down the middle, so we can keep going. And this is 8, 2 more, 9, 1 more, 10, and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and release. Back to our red TheraBand. Now you can sit whatever way is comfortable. I actually really like to sit up on the prop, so I'll do that. Elbows are tight. You need to make sure your knees feel okay if you're doing this variation on the seat. Good idea to keep a little bit of tension in the TheraBand. 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Now let's go back to our tabletop. Belly firm, and lift the hips, and down, and 2, and down, and 3, and down, and 4, and down, and 5, and down, and 6, and down, and 7, and down, and 8, and 2 more, this is 9, and 1 more, this is 10, and down, and the whole series, once again, this will be our third round, belly firm, work to sit up tall, and pull the elbows back, and reach, and 2, and reach, and 3, and reach, and 4, and reach, and 5, and reach, and 6, and reach, and 7, and reach, and 8, and reach, and 9, and reach. This is 10, and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and release. Ready for our yellow band. And we'll do palms down again and stretch it out. And together. And 2, and reach, and 3, and reach, and 4, and reach. This is 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 2 more. This is 9, and this is 10, and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and release. And we come back to our seat. Now this is, a good number of exercises that you can kind of focus on to help your posture, right? Especially, okay, this is gonna be like a comedy roll here with the bands breaking. Right? So I've kind of dusted these off. And this is 5, and this is 6, and this is 7, and this is 8, and this is 9, and this is 10, and hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and release. Okay, so now we'll do our tabletop, belly firm, and hips lift on 1, and come down, and 2, and come down, and 3, and come down, and 4, and come down, and 5, and come down, and 6, and come down, and belly firm as you come up, and this is 8, and come down, and 9, and come down, and this is 10, and come on down. Okay, let's take a moment and we'll do just a few simple stretches. Let's reach one arm across, big breath in, big breath out, and then let's bend the elbow, and let's come across. Just a simple exploration of a few moves for your arms. There's a lot more that's possible, but it's good to just do a little bit at a time, get to know what's happening in your body. Let's reach forward and then fingers out and open out to the sides. And then come back to center, forward, fingers out, and open. When I was studying at the Kane School for Pilates, I remember they did something similar to this with you lying down on your back on a foam roller so that your arms could actually go. You would be on like the Cadillac as well. So like you'd be up on the table platform of the Cadillac and up also on a foam roller. And then when you opened out to the side, they called it nerve gliding. So you're actually just moving through to open up a little further. And let's do one more time. Okay, so now let's reach forward, one hand on top, thumbs down, interlace, and then come up. And a little more mobilization. I've been doing this one a lot lately. I find that with our wrists getting caught up from being on the computer a lot. This is a good general opening. Okay, now unravel. Other arm on top, thumbs down, interlace, and let's come through. Big breaths here. One more. And circle. Now shoulders together in the front, together in the back, together in the front, together in the back. Just 2 more like that. Okay, so there you have it, guys. A couple moves to explore, strengthening for the arms, help for good posture, and I hope that's helpful. Hope that feels good in your body. Feel free to subscribe. You can receive more information that is hopefully going to help you feel better and move freer in your body. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.